Lena, was a good first night win for you.
Oh, a bit lucky.
No, you look very relaxed there in that chair.
Now, I noticed you've got an interest in becoming a counsellor, a bit of an ambition. What sort of area are you looking at?
Oh, counselling teenagers mainly. It's something I will do after I work for a living.
All right.
Well, we can help you along that path with some extra spondoolies.
Yes. Good luck tonight on the show as our carryover champ. Couple of new challenges. Also champing at the bit, Lavinia.
Absolutely. Our first challenger is a former country showgirl. She now spends time fundraising for people with disabilities. From Roseland Park in South Australia, Natalie Coulter.
G'day, Natalie.
Hi. Our second challenger is a family man with 2 baton-twirling daughters. He loves fishing and playing golf. From Milford, New South Wales, teeing off tonight is George Nicolau.
Hey there, George.
How are you?
Oh, let's find out about the baton twirling with your daughters. That's a bit of a sport these days, isn't it?
Oh, yes. They're synchronised swimming on land. It's a lot of fun.
How old are they?
12 and 10.
And do they do routines together?
No. Like most kids, sibling rivalry, we try to keep them apart.
Yeah.
You're our first proud baton twirling parent. Good luck to you. Welcome to the show.
Twirl dad extraordinaire.
Now, Natalie, baton twirling, does that come into play when you're the showgirl of South Australia?
No baton twirling, but lots of ribbons on pigs.
Ribbons on pigs?
Racing pigs, in fact.
Wow, what a childhood. Those South Australian county fairs sound like fun.
Have you got it on your CV?
No, not often.
Oh, disappointed.
Put contestant temptation down on it. We both hope you have a terrific game. Everybody tonight is looking forward to a great game, so welcome along.
$20 starting money for you all. See you later.
I'll just put my tongue back in my mouth and get rolling. Here we go, Friday night, everybody. Round 1, and here it comes. The kip is a small, thin piece of wood used for, Andrew?
Tossing the coins in 2-up.
Yes, in which gambling game, 2-up, the champ's away. The 50s US TV quiz show, You Bet Your Life, was hosted by which of the Marx Brothers? Andrew?
Groucho.
Yes, obviously it wasn't Harpo. Champ up to 30. Beginning with M is which low-ceiling story between 2 mains? Natalie?
Mezzanine.
Good to hear from you too. You're off the mark. Who's up for a quick sprint? We've got 20 seconds on the clock, the first of our sprint rounds, and your time starts now. Meaning up to this time all is well is the expression so far so what? Natalie?
Good.
Yes. Reported in the 1980s was the hole in the atmosphere's what layer? Natalie?
Ozone.
Yes. Beginning with H are which tendons located behind the knee? Natalie?
Hamstring.
Yes. Who played George M. Cohen in the 1942 film? George?
Jimmy Cagney.
Yes. On which continent is Lake Victoria? Andrew on the buzzer. Africa is right. Well done. The champ up to $35. Just sneaking in, but Natalie, a really good sprint round from you. Gets you a look at our Temptation Vault. It's time for it. It'll cost you $10 to play, and somewhere within lies between $1 and $5,000 cash. I think you're tempted. $10 off your score. Here we go. The Temptation Vault is now open and ready to go. So just hit your buzzer when you want it to stop. No mucking around with you, Natalie. $2,573. A very quick and well spent $10. Andrew, the share of the lead now. According to official Roman Catholic doctrine since 1854, which relative of Jesus was immaculately conceived? Andrew?
Mother.
Mary, we need a bit out of time there. Considered the greatest athlete by the ancient Greeks, was the champion thrower of which round plate? George?
The discus.
Yes. Fame game time. First look at the $10 behind one of our famous faces. Who am I? Born in 1960 in Santa Monica, California, the son of show business parents, I chose to forego college and instead joined the Los Angeles Repertory Theatre. After a few TV appearances, including my debut on Barnaby Jones, I moved to New York City in 1980. The next year, well-received performances in the off-Broadway Heartlands and the film Taps paved the way for my fame-making role as a surfer in 1982's Fast Times at Ridgemont High. After showcasing George...
Sean Penn.
Good one. Yes, George, you're right. $10 lying behind one of our famous 9. Let's get to Lavinia and see who they are tonight.
Dermot Brereton, AFL footy commentator. Helen Daly from The Sunday Show. The King of Spin, Shane Warne. If you've got children, you're bound to recognise Kelly Hogarth from High Five. David Letterman, the man with all the big guests. Tony Pearson, Australia's funniest home videos. Getting his skates on, Jamie Jury. From 60 Minutes, Tara Brown. And Peter Sterling, the NRL footy show.
George, some easy early money for you here if you pick wisely. Who will it be?
Oh, I'd pick Helen Daly.
All right, from Sunday.
It's What's the turbo?
Good, I haven't seen the turbo so far this week. Right, when we return for round 2, the next 3 questions will be worth $10 for all our players. That is what faces us on the other side of the break. It's a close one, $30 apiece. Back with round 2 of Temptation right after this.
In a movie the whole family will love, Mel Gibson stars in the high-flying comedy smash.
Did you say fly?
Chicken Run, 7:30 Saturday on 9.
Round 2. Operating in the 1860s between Missouri and California was the mail delivery, Andrew.
Pony Express.
Pony Express gets you up to 40 in the turbo round. Which compass cardinal point is at the 9 o'clock position if north is at 12 o'clock? Had to think about that. West would be at 9 o'clock. Money goes begging there. Light is produced by the passage of electricity through a metallic vapour or gas in a what tube? Beginning, Natalie.
Neon?
With F, fluorescent tube we needed there. Turbo round's over and it's shopping time. Andrew, our champ, leads the way on $40. 10 ahead of George, got a little bit of breathing space and some room to go shopping with Livinia.
Andrew, if you spend your day hunched over a desk or on your poor aching feet, then this is the gift shop for you. Work out kinks and cramps with the various massage modes of this high back leather chair. A word of warning though, it may induce uncontrollable drooling and heavy snoring. Valued at $2,800, why not be tempted tonight to sit back, relax and think of nothing? For $10 from YS Chain.
Check those instructions, is that true?
Read the fine print very closely.
What a great way to nod off. We're asking but $10 and that's your lead. It'll make it a very tight game. What a great looking chair.
And you do a lot of sport, Andrew, so this could be a good way to unwind.
I do a lot of sitting down too.
Yes,
Oh,
perfect.
perfect.
Selling itself virtually. Going once, going twice. All right, it's gone. The drooling's up to you. We'll just provide some handkerchiefs as well. Back to $30, a share of the lead with George. What do we call a lesson or teaching contained in a fable, such, Natalie?
An adage?
Such as those attributed to Aesop? Moral we needed there. From 1968 to 69, which Aborigine was a bantamweight boxing world? Andrew.
Lionel Rose.
The great Lionel Rose is right, up into the lead on your own. Fame Game Time, also adding $15 now behind one of our famous faces for another pick. Who am I? Born in Minneapolis, Minnesota in 1958, I was named after a jazz combo led by my father. Following my parents' divorce, I lived intermittently with both, but the family of a schoolboy bandmate eventually adopted me. I mastered several instruments and, while still a teenager, signed a recording contract with Warner Brothers. My often suggestive songs were a mix of soul, rock, pop and funk, and I was risque as a live performer. After a series of releases, including Dirty Mind and Controversy, I had a huge hit with a double album, 1999. George.
Prince.
Was that what gave it away? Yes, Prince is right. And George, the money's starting to build up behind our smiling celebrities. Who are you going to go for this time?
If I don't pick Shane Warne, Warren will kill me.
Go for Warnie. Good luck.
It's a coffee machine. You can enjoy fresh coffee at home with this espresso machine. With accessories, it's $899 from Magimix Nespresso.
That should perk you up, George. Good one. Andrew, the champ, still leads and the round continues. Having a double reed attached to the end of a curved metal pipe is which woodwind instrument beginning with B? Natalie.
Bassoon?
Bassoon will do it. Serving as the capital of the US from 1785 to 1790 was which city on the Hudson River? Andrew.
New York.
Yes, champ, up to $40. From Italian comes what word for a dish based on seafood, such as prawns and mussels? George.
Marinara.
It's a close game, isn't it? Another sprint round ready for a final dash. 20 seconds up on the clock, everybody. Here we go. Your time starts now. To join in something only because it's fashionable is to jump on the what? Andrew.
Bandwagon.
Yes. Which actor plays the title role in the movie Ray? Andrew.
Jamie Foxx.
Yes. Having the tail of a fish is what mythical female creature? George.
Mermaid.
Yes. Who is the creator of the Muppets? George.
Jim Henson.
Yes. Wise fool is a good example of which type of phrase starting with O? We need an oxymoron on the siren and another good sprint round. The champ keeps his nose in front. Andrew, $50, Natalie 20 and George 45. Just a question in it. And it's starting to get exciting as we near the weekend. Round 3 is next of Temptation when we return in just a tick. Now players, here we go. Unanimously adopted and signed on June 26, 1945 was the charter for which international organised, Andrew?
United Nations.
The UN, yes, up to 55. Jean-Bertrand Aristide is a former president of which George?
Haiti.
Yes, up to 50. It's a close one. Australian Radha Mitchell plays two roles of the same name. In which new Woody Allen film? Oh, you'll kick yourselves. Melinda and Melinda was what we're after. Gift shop time. Still with your nose in front. Andrew, you are one question clear of George. $55 to spend here. Can we tempt you with Lavinia?
Here's your chance to see Sydney sparkling at night from the top of the Harbour Bridge. You can take a bridge climb during the day, twilight or nighttime. The choice is yours, Andrew. You'd certainly get a new perspective on our famous harbour, including 2 nights at Medina Serviced Apartments and airfares. It's valued at $3,629, or taking a tempting view for $15 from Bridge Climb.
Andrew, you're a Melbourne boy. Ever done the bridge climb?
Wanted to.
Carpe diem, Andrew.
Got to stick it on those lists and cross it off. Now, I've stared at the Sydney Harbour Bridge every day as a Sydney boy. Climbing over it is fun. I've done it in the daytime, not at night. That'd be something to watch the sunset.
It'd be spectacular.
Can we tempt you? What are we asking?
Be a once in a lifetime, $15.
Should we say $13 and make it interesting? Going once, twice. $500 cash as well. Oh, some souvenirs.
Buying.
One of those snow cones as well. The cash always gets them over the line. You're back to 42. George on 50, Natalie 20. Round 3 continues. Here we go. Which was the only one of 2004's Grand Slam events not won by Roger Federer? Andrew.
The French.
Is right. Gaston Gaudio won that from memory. The formal body elected by voters to choose the US president is the electoral what? Andrew.
The Electoral College.
Yes. That's paid for your bridge climb. One of Australia's biggest musical exports of the 1960s was which folk pop group whose hits included, Andrew?
The Seekers.
Yes, Georgie Girl, one of their big hits. All the money available. It's our final fame game question, everybody. That's the 10, the 15, the 25, along with the wild card we've added now. So, for a crucial final pick, who am I? Born in 1941 in Derbyshire, I was a school teacher before marrying in 1962 and having a child. As a self-taught designer, in 1965 I met art student Malcolm McLaren, and together we pursued a career in... Andrew.
Mary Quant.
Not Mary Quant. Together we pursued a career in fashion, firstly operating Let It Rock, a second-hand stall selling 1950s clothing and records. McLaren urged me to style my hair into an avant-garde... Natalie.
Westwood?
Yes, Vivian Isabel Westwood. Good to hear from you. And a good pick here, Natalie, will get you right amongst the leaders. So, who will it be?
Oh, look, I'll have a go with David Letterman, thanks.
Go on with smiley Mr. Letterman.
A very handy $10, Natalie.
That's all right. That drop pumps you up to $30. The rest of the money, though, is still hidden. Lavinia, where is it?
The wild card was with Tara Brown. Dermot Brereton had the $15 and the 25 was behind Tony Perrin.
It's a good battle to see out the rest of the week. Our champ just in front, $7 clear of George. How will he go in the final round? Join us for the fast money right after this.
Standards. Any lurking demons from poor form on and off the field were dispatched by Simons, who mixed belligerence with patience in a key partnership of 142 with Damien Martin. Simons posted 73 from 81 balls and then sealed his man-of-the-match effort by removing danger man Kevin Peterson cheaply and snaring a catch to help make up for his 2-match ban for over-celebrating.
Yeah, it's the worst I've ever felt sitting out that particular day. Felt like I had me sort of insides ripped out.
Repeated questions about player behaviour did hit a nerve.
Do you guys care about us winning this game or not?
Curiously sent into bat, Australia's measured 5 for 266 looked impregnable when the pace of Brett Lee and Glenn McGrath's guile combined to hustle out the first 3 for just 6 runs. A 79-run resurrection ended in the safe hands of Ricky Ponting, and England struggled thereafter. This emphatic Australian win distorted by a record last-wicket partnership dominated by Darren Goff's one-day best of 46.
What we've done, I think, is just set a standard for ourselves again. That standard had been lowered over the last couple of games that we played. And
valiant, but it's the fast money round. So good luck, everybody. Our champ ahead by just 1.5 questions or thereabouts. 60 seconds up on the clock, and your time starts now. A dangerously uncontrollable person or thing is called a loose what? George?
Cannon.
Yes. Which city is home to Michelangelo's David? Natalie?
Paris.
Florence. A manager of the Beatles was Brian who? Andrew?
Epstein.
Yes. Born in Prague in 1884 was Czech novelist Franz who? Kafka. Which West Indian dance involves bending backwards under a bar? Natalie.
Limbo.
Yes. Heath Ledger and Brian Brown star in the film To What? Andrew.
Hands.
Yes. Which English football team recently won the European champions? Natalie.
Manchester United.
Liverpool. A Creole rice dish with meat and fish is what? Starting with J. Natalie.
Jambalaya.
Yes. Which unit of measure is equal to 1 million watts? George.
A megawatt.
Yes. Saudi Arabia's west coast borders the what colour sea? Andrew.
Red Sea.
Yes. Generating several hits was the album Rhythm Nation 1814 by Janet who? George.
Jackson.
Yes. Captain of South Australia is Test cricketer Darren who? Natalie.
Lehman.
Yes. What year was our last leap year? Natalie.
2004.
Yes, last year. On the buzzer, it's a win just by Andrew on 72. Yes. $7 clear of George. Whoa! In a tight finish, that fast money. Just gets the champ over the line. Very relieved. Are you?
I thought I'd lost.
It's hard to know the scores as they go over the
I know, it's all
final
happening.
dash. Well played. You see out the week as our champ. Good stuff, Andrew.
George, good luck with the bat and twirling daughters.
Oh, thank you.
And we've also got that coffee machine worth nearly $900 for you to take home. Thanks for coming tonight.
A pleasure.
Well bought. Nice to meet you.
And Natalie, you've got that Vault Cash, $2,573.
Lovely.
Nice work.
A great game for everybody. Everyone goes home with something as well. Also got these consolation prizes for you both.
Tonight, you'll each receive a beautifully presented 2005 commemorative proof sovereign to remember your time at Temptation. This limited edition is from the Perth Mint.
Andrew, congratulations. Well done.
Thanks, Ed.
Settling as our champion. Oh, your wife's going to be so jealous because now we get to go shopping once more. Come this way. Got holidays, we've got jewellery, and we've got now this in the bag as our second night champion. I know, probably in the market for a brand new bit of furniture. It's all yours. Let's take a closer look.
You'll relax in style and comfort with this ultra-modern modular sofa. Covered in soft cotton chenille with a leather base, these contemporary pieces tempt you to take a seat. With a designer side table, this Temptation is valued at $14,896 from Molmick Furniture.
Tempted? I think you may be.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Looks pretty comfy. Well, here's
I like
your next...
Scotty's lounge room.
He's pretty casual about it. Now, come back Monday. It's a brand new week, got a brand new holiday. You could be jetting off here.
London calling on this holiday for two to England. Staying 2 nights at the Sheraton Belgravia and 3 nights at Park Lane Hotel. There's galleries, castles, pints and pies all awaiting. Then indulge in a Bangkok shopping spree worth $3,000. Stay 2 nights at the Sheraton Grand Sukhumvit in a deluxe suite with evening cocktails and a butler at your beck and call. Flying indulgent business class, it's priced at $19,333 from Thai Airways International and Explore Holidays.
Wow, well that's the way to see the Queen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very indulgent. Keep this winning streak going for 4 nights. How about starting this up? It's the MV Agusta, super duper motorbike worth over $30,000. Tom Cruise has one, incidentally, as well. Keep that winning streak going for 5 nights and start up this. It's the Volvo. Let's take a closer look.
Here is the award-winning XC90. This turbocharged 5-cylinder all-wheel drive meets the highest expectations of comfort, safety and driving pleasure. Generously styled with timeless Scandinavian design, this luxury 7-seater is equipped with roll stability control and side curtain airbags in all 3 rows. Valued at $69,950 plus on-road costs, no adventure is too big, no journey too small. Volvo for life.
Brand new week, a brand new Volvo could be yours as well. Now, by the middle of the week, if you keep this winning streak going, you could take away all the prizes and this.
Andrew, what could be more tempting than $500,000 of bright, shiny, solid gold?
Hard to argue with that, Andrew, isn't it? That's a million worth. All right, this is the decision time, and I think I know which way you might be leaning. I don't want to preempt it. You can leave us tonight, though. Take away that lounge suite worth nearly $15,000 odd worth, and that $2,000 you put into your cash account last night. Or return Monday, brand new week. That trip to London is up for grabs, and however much more cash we can generate tonight, get yourself on track for something around $1 million worth of cash and prizes and the gold bullion. 10 seconds to think. Here we go. I just have a feeling you like doing this end game, but I won't preempt it. Will we see you Monday?
Well, hopefully my colleagues at New Telecom won't mind me taking a day off to prepare. I'll come back.
All right, a longer weekend for you. Good. All right, well, let's set about generating you some further cash with our endgame. We've decided to pass on the furniture this time round with a view to coming back Monday for your third night level 3 prize. That's that trip to London worth nearly $20,000 worth, and whatever extra cash we can now put into your cash account by playing 10 in a row. This is how it works, Andrew. You remember from last night, you'll have 60 seconds to correctly answer as many questions in a row as you can. For each one you answer correctly, the number of dollars in your cash account will increase up to a maximum of $100,000. You answer 10 in a row. Now, if you stumble along the way, get one wrong, we'll drop back to 0. We start again. If you pass on any, we'll also take that as an incorrect answer. We reset back to 0. 3 seconds to answer each of these questions. Once again, your choice from these 5 different sets of questions. Which will it be?
We'll try number 1 this time.
Number 1. All right then. We got 2,000 last night, didn't we? Let's dial up 1. Here it comes. 60 seconds on the clock. And good luck. Your time starts now. The ruble is the basic currency unit of which country?
Russia.
Yes. In Greek mythology, Helios is the god of which heavenly body?
Pass.
The sun. Israel's Sea of Galilee is on the river what?
Jordan.
Yes. What fraction of a second is a microsecond?
1,000.
1/1,000,000. The black, brown and Kodiak are all types of which mammal?
Bear.
Yes. A popular work by which composer is Eine kleine Nachtmusik?
Wagner.
Mozart. In which country is the Monza motor racing circuit?
Italy.
Yes. Hepatitis involves inflammation of which organ?
Kidneys.
Liver. Which racehorse has won the last 2 Melbourne Cups?
Mackay Diva.
Yes. Horatio Nelson was killed at which battle?
Trafalgar.
Yes. What was the first name of French President de Gaulle?
Charles.
Yes. In which year did World War II begin?
39.
Yes. A guitarist for the Rolling Stones was Brian who?
Jones.
Yes. Queen Elizabeth II is depicted on which Australian denomination note?
$5.
Yes, on the siren, up to $15,000. Good work. There we go. We're looking forward to this end game now. That cash account's starting to look very healthy indeed. And a couple of days off to think about it and study all your notes. It was good.
It was great. Maccabi Diva got you on a roll.
Well done, Andrew. Good stuff. We'll see you Monday to start a brand new week and start to really build up this cash account and all the prizes that you're starting to accrue along the way. Have a great couple of days off.
Thanks, Ed.
We better get running.
Yeah, that goes for you at home too. Have a great weekend.
We'll see you Monday, same time, and we will tempt you again.
Bye.